I recently raced the Old Man Winter Rally in Lyons, Colorado. It's a 100-kilometer mixed surface race, call it a gravel race. It includes pavement, hard-packed dirt, gravel, and a bit of single track. Because the course was so varied, we saw riders on traditional road bikes, all the way to fat bikes, and everything in between. For this race, I chose to ride Niner's new gravel bike, the RLT 9 RDO. RLT is the acronym Niner uses for its gravel bikes, and it stands for Road Less Traveled. RDO stands for Race Day Optimized. It signifies that this is Niner's highest performance gravel bike. The RLT 9 RDO has a full carbon frame and relaxed geometry, though not so relaxed as some other gravel bikes since it is intended for racing. I rode what Niner calls its 4-star build, which is one level down from the top. It features a mechanical Ultegra drivetrain with house brand components. I did make a few changes for this race. I swapped the stock alloy wheel set for Envy's SES 4.5 wheels. I can't say for certain that they shaved any time off, but they certainly made me feel fast. I did keep the stock tires, which are Schwalbe G1s in a 35mm width. It's a semi-slick tire with little nubbins. They did surprisingly well. I ran them about 45 PSI and tubeless, of course. I also swapped the stock saddle for an Ergon SMC3. This saddle saw me through a 200-mile gravel road race last summer, so I decided to stick with what works. Because the Old Man Winter Rally covers every sort of terrain, there are always places where your setup won't be ideal. Road tires would have been faster on the pavement, and knobbier tires would have been better for the single track climb. I had a good race, but there are two things I would change. Number one is improve my early season fitness. Number two is swap out the stock chain rings.
Tell you what, cyclocross gearing is not ideal today.
The RLT 9 RDO comes with a 46-36 combo, which is better suited to cyclocross than gravel. Mini gravel bikes come with a standard compact, which has a 50-tooth big ring with a 34-tooth little ring. This would have been a much better match for this course. I had plenty of low-end gearing, but on gradual descents and even on the flats, I frequently found myself spun out. Gearing issues aside, the RLT 9 RDO was a good gravel race bike. The top tube is significantly sloped to expose more seat post, which allows for more flex, which in turn makes the ride more comfortable. On the opposite end of the spectrum, bottom bracket stiffness was very good. When climbing or sprinting out of the saddle, it never felt like the rear end was wagging. So the question is, would I recommend Niner's RLT 9 RDO to fellow gravel racers? Well, the stock chainring setup could be better. If it came with a 50-34, I'd have very few reservations. As it stands now, if you're not as concerned with top-end gearing, it could be a good bike for you.